Hello everyone, let us continue our e-learning classes, and in the previous class we have already discussed the modals like would and should. So let us today continue that particular chapter and let us know the use of could and might. So today let us learn about the use of the modals could and might. First of all, could. Uses of could. And let you know that could is used to express, could is used to express number one, ability in the past. Ability in the past. See here, as it is the past form of can, and can as a modal expresses ability, so it expresses ability but of the past. So let us now have the example how it is. I could win a gold medal. I could be tougher in the exam. See, both these sentences, they express the ability, but the action is referred to past. Exactly, it's another usage is that number two. Number two, what it is? It is extreme politeness. Extreme politeness. See, we know that we learnt about the use of shall, where there is the polite request is there, polite question can be made by using the modal shall. Even we also learnt how we generally show our politeness asking the question by using the modal would. But here see, though it is nowadays not in vogue, but at least let us know what usually it expresses. Could expresses extreme politeness. Though most of the speakers do not use it at the time of speaking, but as far as grammar is concerned, we should learn how. Let us now have the example. What it is? In case of extreme politeness, even when you speak an elder, a superior, even to the stranger, during that time we can use could, and that will encourage the listener to help you. How? Suppose, could I use, or could I talk with you for a minute? For a minute. See, here it expresses. What does it express? It expresses the extreme politeness. Your politeness reaches to extremity when you use the modal could and generally beg someone or approach someone or request someone. So, suppose an examinee at the time of appearing the exam, if the ink is adjusted in his pen or if something is there, if there is something problem within the writing, he may ask the examiner, what it is? Could you help me a little, sir? See, soon after the examiner speaks this statement, the examiner will be encouraged and he will sympathize with him, because the examiner knows that he has used the modal could, means it expresses the extreme politeness. And after that, what it is? We may have the another use, that is possibility. We have already discussed what sort of modals actually express the possibility, may, can, even, and this is another one we can express, or this we can have the expression of possibility by the use of the modal could. How? Suppose he could be available in his office. See, what does it mean? When we use the modal could, then he could be available in his office, expresses he might. So now let us move to the use of might as a modal, and what does it express. So it has already been mentioned on the whiteboard. Let us now just discuss what are its different expressions as a modal. So might is used to express, number one, it is possibility. Even in case of any sort of possible ways, if we think that there is possibility of the occurrence or something like that, we can use the might. And see here, one example has been given here. We thought it might rain. So in that case, we can use might. And now let us see about the second example, it is probability. The first one is possibility and it is probability. Though the two terms sometimes express the similar meaning, but there is a little difference, and we should learn the difference between the meaning of possibility and probability. But as it expresses probability, let us now know what from the statement or from the example given here we can understand the train might be late. So it is probable that in reaching the train might be late and the principal might reject our proposal. So these are the two expressions that express the probability. And in case of polite request, what? By using the modal might, we can express the polite request. But how many similarities are there? Even so many or many modals are there. They express the similar expressions, such as polite request can be found in would, polite request can be found in the modal shall, so even could also. So we shall have the analogy, we shall know about the similar uses of the similar expressions by the use of same or some modals. So now let us now know it is about the polite request, and you can use might. Might I speak a word? When someone speaks to the other, at that time might can be used here. Though these are not in vogue actually at present, we do not use them anyway, but these are certain uses, we should learn about them. Even if someone speaks in that way, we should not find fault with them, rather, or we should not find any sort of imperfection in his speaking. Rather, we should consider it is right if actually learn that, or if we have learned that it is the use of correct modal in the correct context. So in that same case, second example, might I have your mobile just for a minute? That means someone requests to another in order to have his mobile just for a minute. So the last one is the disapproval. And we know that Even the use of other modal also expresses disapproval, but by using also the modal might, we can have disapproval of expressions or expressions of disapproval, and here we can say, Saroj, you might not have insulted her in such a way. Here, what it is that we generally disapprove of someone saying. Why? Because he might have insulted in such a way we could not tolerate, or we could not bear with. As a result, we generally express our disapproval of his saying that, Saroj, you might not have insulted the person in such a way. So these are the uses of could and might, and in the next class we shall again learn about the use of the modals such as must, ought to, dare, need and used to. This is all for today. Thank you.